not play into their strengths. So that is what I like about NaVi right now. They are recognizing this and they are applying it. But they will be starting off on the T side. Ooh. Oh, that's a great way to start the pistol.
King of Dust 2.
King of Le Dust 2. But look at this. Look at this aggressive two-man setup here on Catwalk. They might be able to pick up something. Kucha does spot a man on lower dark. Got to be very careful here. Could get caught out from these two angles. Does have a bit of support, but look at that. Kucha able to even things up, and C is now down to 2.
That straight dig to the face there. Not close enough to get the one shot, but did a hell of a lot of damage there. So, 3-man push coming in long after the poking and diving around various other parts of the map. You can see that the slope is smoked off for the time being, but it's going to be a late rotation for the last player in B. Kucha trying to hold things down. He himself finds himself on 3 HP. He's going to have to go for trades now with Dozier running the distraction from short. Bomb is going to get planted. Those planted for platform as well. That means the platform next to Pit. The bomb can be defended from there, but StarX is actually in Goose, which means that it may be a bit baity here. Guardian does go down in a long area. So now it's all down to C's actually, and he's in the wrong position to get this kill here. So Kucha will find the 10-second defuse. So again, he was hiding in the back of the site with 3 HP. And Dozier actually had a kit, but obviously he had to face with more HP than Kucha, who was in one tap region. So good round there for HellRaisers. And also because Kucha gets a defuse, he gets a bit of a bonus, which will help him on his way to that AWP.
So that was pretty amazing of HellRaisers to actually pick that one back up. That was really back and forth there. Guardian immediately, and it's very rare that you see someone just immediately die at the start of this round, just from the crossing of doors.
Yeah.
I don't know when I last even saw that. So
very rare.
Pretty sick for Guardian to pull that off, but they still don't win the round. But at least they get they get themselves the bomb planted. So you can see actually they're forcing it up in this round, which is kind of quite smart, I would say, because they're not going to give any free rounds here early on to HellRaisers. It's going to keep the pressure up because they know that HellRaisers is going to be in a lot of trouble defending these long ranges against fast pushes. If they lose a few men here, even if they win the round, they're not going to have the money to have anything better really than some FAMASs. So lots of options aggressively for NaVi as long as they get some good damage in this round, and they can play that war of attrition until all of a sudden HellRaisers they just can't buy anymore. And also with a buy like this, I would think that it would be quite likely that NaVi could pick up a bomb plant, and then again, even if they lose the round, they can keep the buys coming until they break HellRaisers.
Okay, so while we have a short delay here, once again, just want to quickly say that when we hit 450,000 followers, we will be giving away this to one of our subscribers, and this will be an open raffle for an AWP Asimov. So make sure you follow the channel, and also we have a new Bison that we've released. Obviously, we thoroughly enjoy our Bisons, so we have had Caridium, the designer of the AWP, who has made a skin for us before. He has made a Bison for us. So if you want to see that into the game, there it is, the Bison Equalizer.
Do you know who else likes the Bison?
Who?
Maklele.
Oh, yes, I heard.
He's the king of the
I
Bisons.
respect that. I currently have the chemical green one, and I've called it the Ebola potato gun.
Why Ebola?
Because it's green, it looks kind of toxic.
Alright.
I guess. Alright, so hopefully this delay will not be too long.
Did they fix the rugs yet on this map?
Rugs. Oh. Don't get me started on rugs, Dan.
I don't know if they fixed them. There's more rugs.
I wonder if Guardian's got a Cyrex yet.
Did
he was after
a pizza place, but I didn't know that there was a pizza place there.
I didn't know that was a pizza place. But
it makes a lot of sense.
I did know, Dan.
Yeah.
That there was also a pizza place here.
What?
And do you know why I knew that?
It's the same.
I'll tell you
chain.
why, Dan. Because if you're on shorts and you throw a running grenade that hits that pizza sign, it will land here, which means that you can plant for long.
Why is
But
that
not only that,
pizza?
Dan. Not only that. If there are still CTs on the site, it means that your teammates can push up here, and they're guarded from this area of the site because it's been smoked off.
So are Valve subtly hinting that they either want to change this area from, Goose/graffiti into pizza?
Well,
or are they just trying to? Oh, they still have Goose there.
That's new.
Oh, and it's the spray.
This is new.
Oh, they just put that there.
Yeah, this has only been there for like a month or two.
Look, they even have some spray paint cans there. Nice.
Oh wow.
Nice. Attention to detail.
I wonder where they buy their cans from.
But that's just gonna make me, if I am ever hungering for pizza whilst watching Dust 2, just subliminal messaging right there. I'm going to know why now.
I never want pizza.
Why not?
Like, ever.
You can't handle the carbs.
I just...
What's wait. Are you saying you don't like pizza?
I'm not
What
saying
is wrong with you?
I'm not saying I don't like pizza. I've eaten many a pizza. It's not anywhere near the top of my desires, Dan, when it comes to culinary delights. Just not there. If you saw, I
don't understand you
I
anymore.
ate the food of gods yesterday.
What was it?
It was astonishing.
What did you
I
consume?
had pollock.
What?
I didn't even know what pollock was. I was like, what's pollock?
I've heard of that before.
Pollock is in fact a fish, Dan.
Yeah.
It was glorious. Glory is the only way I can describe it. It was glorious.
All right. Well, we're back into the match now. Thank God. Played 1 round, and we're back in. So we got the force buy coming out from NaVi. They want to keep that pressure on HellRaisers. And if they're able to take down a couple weapons, get a bomb plant here, that is exactly what they want to do here. Even if they lose the round, they are still going to feel like they're in a really good position
That's
here.
a weird smoke.
That's a little pop flash there from Guardian, so his teammates can get just a bit of a peek on middle, and they will see nobody there. So this is definitely very indicative of the 2-3 split that we see, the very safe play from HellRaisers. I believe NaVi will understand from peeking middle there exactly where these players are for HellRaisers.
Okay, so I think if they still got a lot of time on the clock. I was going to say, if they do choose to try and push short, they may have a late push onto long here, but seems they're just going to concentrate over to B, in fact. So they've completely disregarded. Normally, you leave a play here for quite a while, but they've just disregarded that. Obviously, being on an eco, well, force buy here, it's safety in numbers as well. They need as much firepower as possible. So they're just going to walk in with C's, potentially checking the left, while one checks the right. Flamey, oh, he could get a massive spray down here. Going to get 2, but that's going to be the push. They should get the bomb down as well.
Perfect. This is really,
got a flank
smart.
coming in from Edward as well with the Rec 9. Well, he pushes through the smoke at the right time here. This could be devastating here for HellRaisers. He's just hunting Kucha down. Oh, how many frags is he going to get? There's the first one. And that's going to be the round.
Wow.
Nice play there from Edward. Excellent play that he didn't execute the first play straight away. Good timing there. Good sense of game sense, I guess.
Cool thing from them is that they didn't show their weapons at all until the push came in. And HellRaisers were playing defensively, so like you're saying, they could actually afford to leave open A long because it's very unlikely HellRaisers are going to push when they think their opponents are playing like Tech 9 Armor or something. It's like quite unlikely they're going to push A longhouse to find out what's happening. They just want to use the ranges.
Yeah.
So that was like really smart from NaVi.
Very good point there.
So they basically completely outplayed HellRaisers there. So that's a good start for them. However, that is potentially a weapon down on Upper Dark that's retrievable. You can see a player from NaVi actually going to try to look after that gun and make sure that no one tries to pick it up. Whilst the rest of his teammates, Zeus and Co, are moving up towards the A-long area and trying to get that bomb down as soon as possible now. Pistols here. This shouldn't be too difficult for NaVi. Some P250s and a USP. And if they can take this one cleanly, this is a really harsh reality here for HellRaisers. They're going to be far away from that AWP on Kucha. So there you go. They've set themselves up. They've got a good defense going, some good angles, and Guardian's going to get the bomb down. So all is well in NaVi land. Edwards lurking once again. He's going to catch quite a few players here, it would seem. Well,
he might, but Angel's actually in a sneaky position where he could get a punish there. They're looking for exit frags, but they may have heard him because now they're flanking him unbeknownst to Edward. He's got 2 HellRaisers players coming in his direction, and he could just get taken out from behind here. Let's have a look. It's Flamey who's heading his way. Or maybe he hasn't detected him after all, as they are hanging around like thugs in a Michael Jackson music video. Oh, he's seen Edward now. Is he going to go for the shot? Oh, he's almost got him down. Indeed, he has. I don't think he can get there in time to pick up the gun, though. No chance.
That is
but the damage has been done. It's a bit of economical damage there. HellRaisers.
Will Dren pick up an AWP for Kucha? I don't think he will because he'll just be on nothing if he did that. But okay, so they're just gonna have a very light investment, keep themselves available to buy in the following rounds. But Angel's gonna pick up a scout. So hopefully for their sake, they're going to be able to get some kills with this, get some economic damage in. But it's going to be hard if NaVi play this right, stick together. And so far, so good. do have the buddy system coming into play, and that's 2 quick picks there into B. So 2 players from NaVi can force their way in and start to wrap around this side of the map and clean the rest of CT spawn up. This Starik's going to find 2 as well as they go aggressive, and HellRaisers, out of patience, going to all go down. So now we might just get ourselves the AWP on Kucha, and we'll get to see HellRaisers hopefully with a better defense now.
So you've got the Doom Cannon of Guardian versus the AWP of Kucha. He is not going to challenge, and I do think it is a wise move.
He's going to boost up short though for the quick timing. He might catch Guardian off guard here. Oh, it's going to go for the boost to get the quick angle onto lower dark. This is very safe. Oh, just spots the pixel just too late. But yeah, that boost does make the peek into lower dark much safer because they can do it by the stairs and quickly get back behind cover if they get in trouble. And Flame, you're going to pick up one through the smoke. That is a great pickup indeed. And now they're going to be looking to potentially have Guardian get themselves an opening on this A side of the map. Here he goes.
I'm quite curious as to how he's going to try and eliminate his positions here. So he's going to completely ignore Goose and go straight for the slope. So it seems like he has some information as to where Kucha plays, because he's basically looking to where Kucha already is. So you can see the study has come in here for the NaVi team. He's going straight for the common position. First frag goes to Kucha, taking down Zeus's head. Second one onto Starix. 2 more people on short though. Can he find them? Guardian escaping the angle where Kucha was. And Guardian does what he does best on this map, taking down Kucha. So a bit of a trade there, but 1 player down here.
Guardian's going to go up close though. There's no messing around. 20 seconds left on the clock. He's going to get taken out by a Dren. And they will not get much more than that. And Kucha doing a really good job there. Those quick 2 frags completely blew up the push. And we'll have to see now if NaVi can bounce back. They got quite a lot of cash. You can see 2 AWPs here, Guardian and Starix. And 2 AWPs here, Angel and Kucha. So 4 AWPs on the map right now.
This is going to be good. Oh, that was just... gave the guy a haircut there. Just about didn't frag him. Again, we've got a presence of 3 players on long for HellRaisers. Just going to secure that part of the map and make sure that their players are in the correct positions. Then Adrian will rotate back towards the A slope short area. So is in fact in position to support CT should he need to. Oh, Guardian was an inch away from finding the frag there. You can see they're trying to hold unusual angles to give them a bit of an advantage versus Guardian.
He was lucky not to get tagged there. Lucky to keep his life, but HellRaisers now just repositioning a little bit back into a safer setup. Angel's moved towards B. He can hold that by himself, which will allow the riflers also be with him to look down into middle and get better support there with the Dren. But NaVi once again trying to find their way into an opening. Guardian with that AWP could be the man to do just that, as the push is going to slowly make its way in here onto the long area and Catwalk as well, but it's not quite panning out here for NaVi. They're all going down. It's only Zeus to really find some form of a response, but it's Kucha to eliminate him straight away. Starix now against 3, going to be going for the peak, but Kucha cannot be fooled by the grenade, and will get that frag through the flash, as HellRaisers are bouncing back really well, considering that NaVi pretty much put them in a really terrible position early on in this match.
Yeah, those were 2 good rounds there by HellRaisers, and their double AWPs continue. NaVi extremely limited. Guardian having to go for a bit of an eco here. Well, a bit of an eco. It's going for the force, but actually he's got $100 left in the bank and only able to eke out a Tech 9. It is an expensive life when you have to buy multiple AWPs. So we'll see what they can do, what the plan is with this round. They've got 2 people outside long and 2 people short, which would suggest a 2-pronged assault towards the A bomb site, but we've seen this previously from them, and they ended up backing off and heading towards B, but they might be a little bit more committed now. We'll see. Zeus going back towards mid, just checking for a flank. Obviously, Guardian is the bomb carrier, and he needs to be careful as well. Obviously, when you get frags, the bomb does tend to fly forward, so especially on the short area when you start pushing platform, it can fall down into CT.
Really, really heavy task here for Kucha. He's the only line of defense for the cat push, and he's going to go to try to help his teammate on towards long. Kucha now has everything to do as the push wraps onto the bomb site, and they're trying to make their way up long. Kucha, though, frag after frag, taking down Edward and seized. There's still players who are up on the site, and they will be the end of him. But that's going to be the bomb down. But somehow, some way, Kucha is able to give them that man advantage. It's going to go away now as Flamey does peek by himself. And they're trying to retake. Long hit. Guardian with a Tech 9. This frag's not coming too quickly enough here. And Adren will pick it up with a pistol, as Angel does come in as well. And there you go. Once again, Kucha really being essentially the key player for HellRaisers' defense here, really performing in spots where they're taking these A pushes. And that was a round where NaVi should absolutely win that, because they had an incredibly stretched defense. Basically 2 players awkwardly on long, no one on the site. It was a free site, and NaVi took it as such.
I think if Guardian wins that duel, then NaVi win the round, because Guardian gets an AWP and he's on long.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But I'm surprised he didn't get the frag, actually, because, again, the Tech 9, he fires so many shots, and it's not a gun where you ever end up in a reload situation, because it's got like 32 bullets in a magazine. But not quite as adept on that gun as he might like to have been. Trades coming in now for both teams. HellRaisers with a one-man advantage there, but Angel, these AWPs are just doing such great work at the moment. But the B bomb site, one person in it, he falls as well. Bomb is down on B slope, however. And C's is going to have to try and get a frag. We've got 2 rotating, one from mid here, Dozier. Oh, he doesn't check the angle properly, but he gets a frag anyway. He just about saw him. And now Edward is in a very tight spot where he is doomed, surely, because the CTs have a crossfire. They're smoking him off as well. He has to expose himself quite badly before he sees anyone, be it through the smoke or through the window. And they'll just peek him at the right time.
He does have 40 seconds though, and he's going to give it a go. And he might be able to pick up the bomb here. If he can quickly win a fight, he won't. He's going to go down. So 5-3 the score now. HellRaisers looking pretty fantastic. And NaVi not really finding quite some of the... I mean, they're putting themselves in good rounds, but they're not winning these key frags, and HellRaisers seem to be just out-executing them in the right spots. That Tech 9 situation, for example, was a good moment like that. That's often why I don't like to get the Tech 9, it's so random at those ranges. That's a quick round here with the pistol armor from NaVi this time. Can they have more success so far? It's not looking quite so good for them. Adren able to put the stop down on long just for a moment, as there are 2 survivors, but they can't do much more at that range.
Again, Seized is in a position. He's looking for people trying to rotate to the A site. If they try and push short, then he should get the one-shot on them. You can see there's a very slow flank through B tunnel at the moment. He's going to actually try and double the firepower here in mid, but no frag for either side just yet. Flamey down to 6 HP, and he's going to rotate back towards B and stay alive, defend the bomb sites, put range between him and those Tech 9s.
Oh, wow. Kucha is really doing well so far. Quick shots and connecting the second one. There it is, Kucha. Unchallengeable, it would seem, on this A bomb site. He has been performing so amazingly, and
13-5.
It really just makes you feel good. I mean, they lost Simple, and for many felt that was a great blow to their team. But we can see the stability that Kucha has added to them as an AWPer, and right now he's doing such a good job. We do have 2 AWPs here for NaVi again.
Oh, low tunnel push. Here comes Angel. He is not going to get a frag, but look at that. 4 frags in the space of 2 seconds. 3 versus 3 now. Still 2 AWPs on the NaVi side, and still Kucha alive. He has been the man with the plan on the A bomb site here for HellRaisers.
He's key again because he is the quickest point to defense on the A bomb site, which once again NaVi won it. Going to smoke it off this time as well. Drenga charging on through, might get a quick sneaky peek through there, and Starks will take down Kucha. So things looking a bit better here, but oh, Guardian! Oh, he fired too soon. We'll take down Adren, and now it's on Flamey. Bomb ticking away. And there he's spotted one player. He's trying to get that cheeky jump shot in, but it's not quite happening. And there's no way he's getting through Guardian in that position. And there you go. NaVi fighting back, and just as HellRaisers were starting to get that momentum going, NaVi have promptly put it to an end.
Yeah, despite HellRaisers stringing a few rounds together, they have been expensive. You can see how much money is left in the bank following the loss of that round. So it's like we are going to see a fast short push here. Going to see Kucha again with the AWP. Going to try and get an early advantage here for the CTs. Does have a teammate to hold the angle for him with the M4 as well. Seems that maybe Oh, just about sees him. I think they saw each other. Edward probably knows the situation, and they're going to get out of there just in case the double nades come in.
So it looks like they want to try to get their way for a peek onto middle. As we often see, just a pixel there for Guardian, won't connect the shot as he looks for it again. And here we go, Zeus entry frag up onto Catwalk, and that's going to force the player in CT to fall all the way back here. So it's just Dozier in middle now for NaVi. They still got lots of time to play with as well.
Okay, so Dozier in the middle for HellRaisers. He is very close to the doors. He'll hear them jumping up to short and make the calls for his teammates. Only 2 people on the A site for HellRaisers, and Angel's going to have to try and hold long, potentially against 3 assailants here. So I expect there may be some flashbangs coming in. Well, there's only... Yeah, they've got 3 flashbangs, so we'll see. They could try and just creep in here. There's 3 of them all bunched up together. Indeed, they're going for the creep, and there's going to be a fast frag from Edward. So now the Kucha is in a very difficult situation, having to defend from 2 directions. He's going to go down straight away to Edward as well. 2 frags in a row for him. The CT still pushing, still trying to defend. He's going to come out and not get anyone either. So 5 versus 1 now. Nobody lost for NaVi in that round. You know, HellRaisers, they've had a solid CT side so far. Kucha's been playing very well on the kind of A slope between long and the bomb site itself. But NaVi, now they seem to have realized what's going on. Maybe the momentum has swung back into their favor.
Absolutely, kind of broken HellRaisers economy now, and you've got the double ops again. They've been using these quite effectively too, and it almost surprises me how many of these players can just like really kill it with the AWP.
Dan, I've got a question for you.
Yes,
Angel's bought a UMP, but look at the money here. He's got considerably less than the rest of his team now.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I can't really tell you why.
Oh, push here from B tunnel.
See if they can make it work. Looks like it's going to be very devastating there. Sees with 2 quick kills on the defense. So HellRaisers a little bit impatient here, kind of playing into NaVi what they expect, which is these pushes. They know their economy is weak. NaVi having their way with these players of HellRaisers so far. With a bit of a surprise attack. Guardian will turn around and take him out though without too much issue, and they will clean up the round. So 6-6, and we're actually coming quite quickly upon the end of the first half. It's been quite a quick,
look at Angel's
quite a lot of quick rounds with these guys.
Do you think it was a miscommunication where he bought too fast?
Angel.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He had before.
He bought the UMP. Yeah, he had $750.
Right, yeah.
The rest of his team had like 2,000.
Yeah, it must have been a misbuy because I can't really imagine why he would there. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but at least he has got a FAMAS in this round. And, the push here, lower dark and upper dark here from the CTs. HellRaisers able to pick up 2 frags, so they're looking quite good now. They haven't found the bomb, which is unfortunate for them. And Zeus now going to expand out into middle. They know that there was a push, and that dark is essentially given up at this point. So they've got to be really careful they don't get sandwiched here. As Guardian goes for the support, they know that there must be a CT lurking here. Guardian's going to go for it. Does get taken down by Angel. That's the bomb down as well. StarX coming in from upper dark. Going to swing on by the steps. Picks up the kill. And that is now the bomb able to move freely towards that B bomb site. As Dozier is quick on the flank and Kucha on the front. Going to be knocking on those doors very soon. And it's only Dozier with a nade. Oh, doesn't even need to nade. There's a quick frag, and that's going to allow his teammate to get in. As Zeus was planting the bomb. Zeus in a very, very bad spot right now against 2 players. Which way does he look? Looks the right way for the first frag, but can't turn quickly enough. And Kucha's going to be able to pick up the defuse. And another round goes towards HellRaisers. So I have to say I'm impressed by HellRaisers, how they're able to bounce back from some of these spots that they've been put in.
Yeah, I actually thought that in the middle of that round, that was potentially... Well, it could have gone either way, depends on who gets the next frag, but the CT's positioning actually was quite difficult for NaVi as well, because they had no idea where potential flanks were coming from. The long play for HellRaisers didn't push, but they had Angel in the tunnels for such a long period of time, and they positioned themselves to get the right frags, and eventually HellRaisers came out on top. But again, it was just 1 frag and they're at the right time, which got them the round there through the tunnels onto the site. And Angel doing more work, getting the first frag onto Edward now towards B.
Yeah, he actually just caught him straight behind the smoke, which is quite unlucky. I think we've seen 2 frags like that now.
Yes, we have.
So just a bit of spray maybe pre-fire from the CTs, picking up kills.
He's got that double boost in mid that people are still not double nading.
No stack, but can they get the spray through? No! That is devastating for NaVi, and indeed, a lot of teams are quite cognizant of that and just pre-fire it every round, but we're not seeing that from NaVi here, and that's going to cost them. Go with this double up push and through Upper Dark. It's not happening so far. In with the quick shot is Guardian to take down Flamey. However, 4 players still remain now for HellRaisers, as Guardian is going to be running out of options very quickly, because here they come from the flank. Guardian has to turn, gets the flick shot onto Angel. There's more where that came from as he pushes his way into the site. Getting closer and closer, has to pull out the pistol now. Still so much trouble from the flank. Oh my goodness, Guardian under so much pressure. Dozier will finally eliminate him as we go 8-6 now. And 3 AWPs there for the CTs.
I actually like seeing Guardian in 1v5 situations because it's just lots of targets for him to just do colossal damage. But I am a self-confessed fanboy. So we've got 5 AWPs on the map right now. And Flamey gets tagged through the door. He will survive. But he is within nading distance. Let's pay attention to see if he can make it through this round with his teeth intact. Kucha holding an angle onto short at the moment from CT. Going to rotate over towards B though, but meanwhile on long, Angel will take down one of these AWPs at StarX out of the first half.
So looking again for that information through middle. And this little challenge up there on short is going to give some key info. And look at this. This wants to go straight on through, but going to meet the AWP of Angel. And that's the end of that. 3 players left now for NaVi. They are running out of options here. Now they're running out of lives. Only 2 soldiers left for them. Now just 1. Edward alone. They know he's behind the smoke. He goes to flash. Edward going to get dropped straight away. So that's a really strong half there from HellRaisers, despite some of the weakness that, or not necessarily the weakness, but let's say the troubling times that they were in. They managed to turn into a 9-6 half, and that's an unbelievable result, considering they won the pistol, then immediately lost afterwards. And they didn't just lose. There was like 3 or 4 Ts left who picked up weapons, so that was like the worst possible scenario to be in, but they got themselves out of it.
Just at the end there, Edward threw a smoke through, sorry, a flashbang through the smoke, which I think if he just, I think it was the smoke where you, the flash, where you hold left click and right click, so it does like a medium throw. Whereas if he just right clicked it and basically dropped it at his feet in the smoke, then the CTs wouldn't have been able to turn around from it. Just a small thing there. So we had 4 HellRaisers players holding armor on the CT side, and we see the same from NaVi with Zeus holding the defuse kit. Meanwhile, we have a considerable stack in mid from HellRaisers. They had a delayed push on short, and they're just going to rush it. Look at the rotation from the CTs and B on your minimap. You can see Guardian just going to try to hold an angle in case it's a fake, but they realize it's not a fake. And the full rotation is going to come in from the CTs. StarX first to go down. Edward going to take down Flamey. Angel taking control of long. So we're going to have Edward rotating over to long to try and take it back for the CTs, so he can try and take long and short at the same time. He's going to be challenged by Dozier, gets a 1-tap onto him, and that's going to make things a little bit easier on the retake for the CTs. The defuse kit is down, so they're going to have to move fast, because no one's carrying it right now. Okay, so only Edward remains, and he has picked up the kit, but he's got 2 to find. And the bomb's planted in a horrible position. They're going to try and peek him at the same time. He gets the first frag. He's going to hunt down Kucha. He's got the time to do it. Another 1-tap from Edward, and he should get this defuse as well. He's just about got time for it, so... Excellent play there from NaVi.
Wow.
Defuse kit went down.
Forget NaVi. From Edward. Look at this guy. Just rolls in. 1-tap left and right, James.
Yeah, had the foresight to find the defuse kit as well, and if he hadn't, then that would have been round HellRaisers. But it is round to NaVi.
This guy, he's more than just a beard.
He is more than just a beard. I have a friend with a beard, and he like moistens his beard and other weird beard things.
Oh, really?
It kind of freaks me out.
What is that?
He has a moist beard.
But is it?
I've never considered a beard and moistness at the same time, and it's kind of I find it extremely terrifying.
Well, I mean, are you sure that he's not just using like conditioner in his beard or something?
In Madrid,
sense.
in a train station in Madrid, right? I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's called Madrid Station. I don't know. But I've been there once. They've got like this tropical area where they've got like loads of like terrapins or something in this little thing, but it has a tropical atmosphere. It has a moist atmosphere, Dan. And I could just picture him just walking, like with some kind of tribal gear on with a moist beard in this tropical atmosphere, and it freaks me out. It terrifies me, Dan.
I don't know what to say. I'll note that down. I'll make sure that
if you moisten your beard,
people with moist beards.
If you moisten your beard, then tweet Dan. Don't tweet me because it freaks me out. I don't like it. It makes me very uncomfortable.
But are you sure you're not just mixing up and they're just conditioning? He's just conditioning.
No, he has a moist beard, Dan. He moistens his beard. His beard probably glistens when he walks down a bright street. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway.
Oh my god.
AWP already. How did he manage that? They've only had 1 round, and he's killed someone already. Angel is dead.
It's Guardian, of course. Of course. The A-long push is going to come in as well. And they are getting absolutely destroyed.
Wow. How about that? Let's just miss all the kills in the round. Why don't we just do that? Why don't we just stay on C's? Because he's nowhere near the guy who's going to... The last one, who's probably going to die. Okay, there we go. Marvelous. We saw one.
Alright, so 9-8 now.
How does he get an AWP round 2?
Because he's Guardian. I guess maybe he didn't buy anything. It is possible that we may have missed it. He may not have bought
No. We had 4 players with armor, and Zeus had the defuse kit. And Edward got all the kills.
No. Maybe Edward bought it for him and dropped it or something then, because he's had so many kills. Did a full save on the flowing round. Anyway, here we go. We've got Guardian already with aggressive peak, but he's very close to the doors for that kill, and you can better believe that they're going to try to challenge him for that AWP, punish him for being so close, but they cannot do it. Starix is there with support of that FAMAS, and he is doing Sneal very proud.
Beautiful.
Right now with the FAMAS there.
Actually, it would make sense that it was Edward because he got the multiple kills and he gets the defuse bonus as well. Okay, good. I'm glad we agree.
Absolutely.
All right, now the AWP coming out for the opposite side. Kucha is going to be challenging mid this time. But where is Guardian? He is also mid, but he's going to be looking towards short. So we may have a meeting of the minds here. Kucha is now in what is known as suicide. Called so because it's suicide to go in there at the beginning of a round. You are quite liable to get AWP'd.
I've always called it suicide. Did you call it something else?
No, I just called it suicide.
Oh, okay.
I just explained why it's called suicide then.
Okay.
Oh, he was so blind. He was like a bat walking into the wall, didn't know where he was going. Bat with no navigation, Dan.
No sonar.
And he fell.
Okay, so Jen just playing around there up catwalk, and they do have that basic map control that you really want. But this dueling in middle is quite scary at the moment, and Guardian is very happy to just keep peeking upon peaks and peaks and peaks and more peaks, but finally that smoke is going to deny him, and he's going to fall back to the B site, and they can swap out for the rifler and just hold B by himself. And we do have a good defense here from Na'Vi on the A bomb site as well, so HellRaisers is actually in a little bit of trouble here. They've got to find a way, hopefully with some good grenades, to actually isolate these players and get themselves onto some position to take the bomb site, get that plant down. And here we go. We're going to start to see some of these nades from them. Big set play coming in from the short area. What can they do here? So I'm going to go for the straight drop. He's standing in the flames. Does manage to get out of them just in time. And there you go. The drop does come into a good
Not going to see Zeus in time. Zeus is going to take him out. 3 plays remaining here. Angel's only got 6 HP. Dozier 22. This is not looking good here. They're going to try and kill the flankers. Oh, he's looked away just at the wrong time. Going to find C's anyway. And the bomb has gone down. So now it's Guardian versus 3.
That bomb is ticking away as well. Certainly a lot to ask. Does get the first shot so easily though. And he just glides up from A long now, looking at these angles. But this bomb, it's starting to get quite far ticked here. And he knows exactly what's going on. He saw the plant. He's like, okay, well, there's no way to do this. Because if by the time he got in position to even take shots, they can just bait forever and just keep messing with him. He's never going to keep that AWP alive. So, smart choice from Guardian.
Oh, he's looking for kills at the end of the round as well. Very nice. Often when I'm a CT and I'm saving and the bomb goes off, I'll immediately, like if I'm trying to avoid getting fragged, after the bomb goes off, I'll immediately run back towards the bomb site. Because obviously that's the last place that you can expect them to be. But he was running back to try and get fragged through CT, so...
Edward in lower dark now, though. And they're trying to do a big sandwich on middle, but so far it's not really happening. HellRaisers defend it well, and Edward is cut off by that smoke, so He is looking to maybe get himself back through towards double doors here, but no, he's caught all the way up middle. I think a little bit disoriented by the smoke, and that is going to be very costly here. Guardian trying to equalize things. It's going to make it a 4-on-3.
Oh, he doesn't know that somebody's in the pit. He could get exposed here, and indeed he will. Dozier will shoot his face off. Starix getting the trade though, so Long still in control of the CTs. However, the bomb is going into an empty B bomb site. Seized with an eventual flank here, but I think we're looking at a post-plant situation here for the CTs as HellRaisers advance to the bomb site itself. So Starix with an AWP. Oh. Surely he sees a Dren there. But he gets the frag anyway.
Really nice. Something I have to say, which was really good from HellRaisers here, I'm not sure which player it was, but as soon as they spotted that there was aggression on lower dark and short, they immediately got a long push, which got the player in position in pit to be able to take down Guardian, okay? And that's really smart, because if you do have that guy who is on a longhouse and you see that they do that, then at best they can have one guy on long. And if you win that aim duel there, all of A long is completely open. You put so much pressure on them. So it's always, I think, almost always worth just pushing in that spot where you're like, okay, they pushed short and in middle, so they can't have more than one guy on long. Let's go for it. And that's what they did. They got the position, and they got a really favorable round, which they executed well on.
Kucha has a great spawn to try and find a frag at the beginning of this round here. Gonna have these two cross. Oh, there's the bait from the first player. Guardian gets the frag. Kucha's head gets completely taken off. Not even dental work will be able to identify that body later on. Dozier gonna try and get a frag to open up long, but the angle is going to be very acute indeed from Edward. He's holding the kind of position that makes the T look to his left to see if somebody's behind the door, where Edward can punish him for it. But things are going to slow down here for HellRaisers. Bomb's still in T-spawn at the moment. Angels picked up the AWP that is left by the fallen Kucha. And HellRaisers again just emerging through the mid area at the moment. One man down, not going to have anybody holding long for the time being. Could potentially rotate back there later. Still a minute on the clock here.
And looking to get themselves out of middle with a player or two just to see what's going on. And there it is, the kind of cursory glance with that pop flash. And seeing no one in the immediate vicinity will tell them once again what setup is most likely, and it is that conservative 2 on the B site and 3 on the kind of the line, the long crossover and the A site. It's the most standard common setup, and they're actually going to decide to go through middle here to try to get themselves onto B, just all from the front. Nobody in dark at the moment. This is going to be hard, really hard here. But Zeus coming in from the back with the 5-7, takes up 2 quick frags, swaps out for the AK. Can he get more done here with this rifle? And he goes around the smoke, the spray from Zeus. Oh, what a round from Zeus! That is amazing. They had nothing going for them but one man with a 5-7, but sometimes that's all it takes.
Such a smart play from Zeus. He played the close door position because he wants the one taps with the 5-7, abusing the strength of it at close quarters. But it also gave him the advantage of sound. He heard the players heading towards the window and had a timely push there and just completely annihilated HellRaisers. They are left with Angel on a Tech 9, Dozier on a Galil. Kuchido still managing to bring out an AWP for this round. Still a 1-round advantage for the HellRaisers side. Money's broken for both teams if they lose this. Guardian left to a scout.
It's going to be closer right now between these teams. It's amazing the kinds of stuff we're seeing from both sides. What an intense match we have on the first map of this best of 3. So a bit of a scrappy buy indeed from both sides. At least Kucha for HellRaisers is going to be on the AWP, and they do have that cat control at the moment. So are they going to entry here with Kucha? When that smoke goes away, how are they going to find the opening here? That's what they are looking for. And also, do they know how NaVi have set up defensively? I don't know that they do yet. They haven't peeked anywhere, so they can't really know. Just going to go for the straight up entries here. So Zeus able to look over the smoke. Just a bit of pressure here. And we can see that there is a response. An action and reaction there from that smoke.
Nice counter flash there by Starix, just to slow down this push, and Zeus is going to be in a great position to take down Adrenaline straight away. Starix setting 1 frag, Dozier with the trade, and HellRaisers getting cut down here. That looks like a formality for NaVi. Guardian, though, still not managing to upgrade his scout just yet, so he's going to be jumping around for another round, at least. 11-11 now. NaVi finally tied things up here with HellRaisers. They've been in the lead for quite a while, but now their lead has diminished to nothing.
Yeah, and economic momentum is going to start to mean a huge amount as we are closing in on, well, the end parts of the match here. And we do have these pistols are roaming around, looking for some quick kills. Guardian going to get challenged. They spot him with that scout, and he's going to have 3 peaks once again. Zeus there with the support, able to take down Angel, and they really want to get one of these players taken out, but it's just not happening. And just 2 left now, and NaVi gonna have a nice chunk of cash on top of what they have right now. From this.
Because Guardians, because the HellRaisers team have no armor, Guardian can kill them with that scout with some meat shots to the chest.
It's very satisfying when the scout becomes an AWP. These Kevlar-less rounds.
Shot him below the belt. That was uncalled for. Finishes him off with the second shot to the head as well. Almost a spiteful first shot.
It's personal.
Yeah.
Okay, so Guardian's actually on 26 kills here, so he's doing quite a lot of damage.
Holy potatoes, he is far and above anyone on the HellRaisers side, as well as Kucha did on the first half.
Yeah, and this is what we were talking about beforehand.
I don't think Kucha's got a kill in the second half yet, because I think he had 16 kills, and Guardian had 19 kills, if I'm not mistaken, at the end of the first half.
Oh, they got the Noah stack going there, but it is spotted by Kucha, and they have to disperse quickly, and that's exactly what's going to happen as Guardian goes back to reinforce A, but he's still on the scout at the moment. So, honestly, Guardian, even with it is Guardian, but with that scout, could be a bit of a weakness here. If there's a fast push from HellRaisers, not having that AWP is going to make quite a big difference. However, at the moment, they're toying with him, and Guardian's going to get some tags, almost getting the frank there. But they have spotted him, and that's going to give them some key information of what's happening on the map at the moment. And they might be going for the quick drop for the B play, but I still feel like A is a good option for them. Of course, we can see everything.
Guardian's causing all kinds of havoc with this. I think he's quite enjoying this. I mean, we're seeing some serious shenanigans going on. You see him doing running jumps off the boost spot onto short there. Edward holding down long well. Dren, nice tagging onto Dozier now. He's within scouting range. So this is looking horrible. Ooh, nice flash there by Guardian. And he will complete the follow-up onto Dozier. Zeus, meanwhile, has fallen down, but with 24 seconds remaining and considerable health advantage, let alone the man advantage here for NaVi. I can't think that they're too worried. Guardian again. More shenanigans. Can he get the final one? Tech 9 just for the rub.
Yeah, so it seems to be that HellRaisers, they kind of felt like they should go towards A, whether it be because they're like, okay, well, Guardian's there. He's got a scout, not an AWP. So that definitely is a weakness. He's going to take 2 shots unless he connects with the head. The thing is, if they'd thrown all the nades in, I feel like that would have been a really good round to rush together with all the nades, blocking the smokes, you know, allowing players to jump down and attack CT spawn. Stuff like this would have been really, really good. But they just played the peeking battle and went for the Angels. And
we've got a potential eco rush. They charge through mid very quickly, maybe to try and bait someone to jump down from short. But it's going to be Guardian with 2 frags so far. There's a third one. Bombs down. Only Angel remains. And I don't think he is long for this world.
They're going to back away, see if he can get something on the flank. And it's pretty obvious that he's going to be getting flanked in this kind of a spot, and he's going to go down. So NaVi looking very good to take this one, unless HellRaisers can put the stop in right now and right here. Kucha's just going to pick up the AWP. We've already seen that Guardian's been doing fantastic work on the A side of things, and in these rounds where HellRaisers have had a lot of weapons, NaVi have tended to be fairly defensive actually in the recent rounds, letting them come into and challenge their setups, and they've done really well against defending rushes.
What a fast shot there by Guardian. Just clip the wall. Will leave Angel with 24 HP. Tries to follow up with the nade, but Angel managed to get out of dodge at the right time. And his upgrade, oh, never mind that. We've got they're just marching into the B-bomb site here. There's only one person to defend. Guardian will have to try and stop them from pushing, but how much can he do? Seriously. Well, it is Guardian after all. There's the first frag. He's looking for the bomb planter. Bomb is going to go down, but the CTs are not going to wait. We saw a sneaky push through the smoke there. Had to come back out after Starks went down. He's 3 versus 2.
Like, that was the key thing here. Guardian actually spotted the positions, so that he knows pretty much exactly where both players are, because they just swapped positions into the same spots there. So, can they get the execution? They're waiting a long time here. The smokes are down and going to go in. A trace here. Dozier does get eliminated by Edward, and the round goes to NaVi. So 15-11, and Guardian honestly made that possible for them with that quick peek, the quick information. It was fantastic. He's been so instrumental. Oh! Ouch.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's good if you're HellRaisers. Eliminating Guardian at the start of the round's got to feel good.
Look how much money is on a NaVi team as well. They are just rolling in cash.
Look at the impact Guardian has had on their defense. It's ridiculous. Surely HellRaisers will be able to. Even with Starks.
Oh, boy.
Oh, so strong.
On the dome.
But they didn't even flash over or anything, James. They're just going to go in dry with no nades against Starks. Where's the respect? Where's the respect? And now HellRaisers, after just walking into B, now they're going to try to just walk into A here. No smokes, no flashes, and Starks.
Who needs Guardian?
He is going to be having a hell of a time. HellRaisers, they are going to manage to get themselves a trade thanks to Kucha onto Starks finally, but now it's a 2-man versus 3 situation. They don't know where they are just yet. In comes Seized from long. He doesn't get a quick frag here, so maybe HellRaisers can pull this one off, but in comes Zeus there from Gandalf, and that's a quick frag, and it's just flamey left now. 30 seconds and caught between 2 players. It's going to be NaVi that win the first map in this best of 3. 16-11 on Dust 2. What a match that was. We had some fantastic rounds there.
That was a pretty strong match. One thing I didn't get to mention earlier was